What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto updates. Today, we're going to be talking about another staking platform that I've added to my repertoire of staking platforms. This one has about a 70,000% APY, and it's pretty crazy. There's been a few clones of these that have come out, and they've pretty much all worked out extremely well. They have a huge amount of total value locked, and people are generally happy with these clones. So we're going to talk about Wonderland today, and I've added about 2 or 3 more as well, so make sure you stick around for the entire video so that you can assess the risks and things like that. Before I start talking about any of that stuff, guys, make sure you head on over to my Patreon channel and select a membership level if you want to support the channel here. You're getting access to 2 things, one of them being access to my Discord channel, where we're going to be talking about stuff in the NFT world, in the staking world, and the crypto world in general. In fact, if you had access to my Discord channel, you'll notice that I don't always bring up all the gems. I'm not the all-knowing everything in crypto. In fact, I have less time than ever to really look at this stuff. So there's actually somebody in the Discord chat yesterday or the day before that brought up a coin by the name of Pink Node. Now, Pink Node today is up 53%. So that would have been a 53% gain if you would have done your own research on that. I'm still looking into Pink Node myself. I didn't really get to reap the rewards of that from listening to that person in my Patreon Discord, but that's the kind of stuff that you're going to find. You'll also get access to all of my videos up to 2 to 3 days early. Let's get straight into it. So I'm going to be talking about Wonderland and a few other things, but let's go ahead and look at the staking chart that I have right here. This is kind of messy, but I am cleaning it up. It is getting a little bit more organized. You guys can see that I have, I think, about 12 or 13 different staking coins here, from Matic all the way over to Wonderland. And within the past few days, I added Landshare, the Olympus token, and Wonderland into my staking repertoire. Now, taking a look at how things are doing overall, we can see that we have a lot of coins that have gone down in terms of the value of the coin itself since I started talking about them. Now, a lot of these coins I bought before I started talking about them, but I needed a baseline. So I think about 4 or 5 days ago when I made that first video about staking, we have about 6 coins that are down. Cosmos is down a little bit. Cardano is down a little bit. Matic is down, Strongblock and Moon River are down, but we also have coins that are doing extremely well. One of them being the Spell token, starting when I made my video about 4 or 5 days ago, was at about 2.1 cents, and now it's sitting at 3 cents right now. So that's a pretty huge growth right there, and a few other coins are doing well too. So you guys can look at the staking chart. It will be in the description as well as Patreon chat for those of you who want to look at it right there. But I'm excited about some of the other stuff like Strongblock, Landshare, Olympus, and Wonderland. So what is Wonderland? I'm not going to go too deep into detail because honestly I'm still learning a lot about these type of staking coins myself, but you'll notice that this is what the kind of the back office, the user interface of Wonderland looks like when you get logged in here. This is a coin that is on the Avalanche Blockchain, so you're gonna have to do your own research on getting over to the Avalanche Blockchain. It's pretty simple if you have MetaMask and you go over to the Wonderland website, and again, all of the links for this stuff will be on this staking chart as well. If you want to click here, you can get access to the CoinGecko link and access to the actual website link. But when you get to the website and you click on connect for your MetaMask wallet, it's going to set everything up for you, and then you just have to get Avalanche tokens and time tokens. And again, the website goes into pretty much everything you need to know about how to buy the token and how to stake the token. But one of the things you'll notice about this website is that it's extremely similar to one of the first of its kind. This is the Olympus DAO Finance website. Currently has a total value locked of over $3 billion. And this is one that a lot of people have been talking about for weeks. And the reason being is that it has had incredibly high APY for the past few weeks, which has shot it up to a top 50 crypto. And that APY hasn't really decreased. So people have been making crazy amounts of change just from staking over here on the Olympus DAO Finance website, and they're able to sell those for profit, compound, and people are getting some pretty crazy returns. I mean, 8,000% APY, it's the highest of anything on my list. If you take a look at all this stuff on here, we're looking at APYs of much smaller percentages, but still, I mean, APY is APY, you're getting profits or profits, and you're not going to complain about it. But nonetheless, Olympus DAO has had some extremely high APY, and people are very happy about that. So, of course, whenever you have something successful in crypto, you have tons and tons of other projects, and people try to copy and emulate that same success. And Wonderland is one of the first ones to do this over on the Avalanche blockchain. And again, see that the interface, you can kind of flip back and forth between the two. They're pretty much similar. If I connect to my wallet here, you guys would see even more similarities, but I'm not going to do that because it's going to kick me out of this right here. So the simple way to do this is you purchase your time tokens, you stake your time tokens, you get your rewards on a couple hourly basis. This is a rebase token as well, and that's the next thing that we can get into is the risks. What are the risks involved with Wonderland, Olympus DAO, and the others that are like it? And you guys have to keep in mind that you're earning the tokens. You're not earning dollars in APY, you're earning the tokens in APY. And we've seen like rebase tokens like this in the past become incredibly successful and then fall off a cliff. One of the things that I'm remembering right now was Ampliforth was incredibly successful, was one of a top 100 coins, similar to the effect of Olympus. And then it fell off the cliff later after that because of a lot of different situations. So Wonderland and Olympus DAO, even though they have very high APY percentages, just keep in mind if you just hodl that token and the token does fall off the cliff, then that APY is going to plummet. Your total deposited value is going to plummet. So just keep that in mind. That is the risk when you're jumping into this in the first place. But if all things go well and you deposit and the APY just goes down a little bit, but the token value doesn't go down that much, then you're looking at some pretty nice profits. So we can take a look. I actually just deposited in Wonderland a few hours ago, and I actually got my first reward from here. So that first reward is right here. It was 0.028084 tokens. Now taking a look at how much is that in value. So we're looking at that's $194 from a that's a pretty good return. I think it was about maybe a 2 or 3K deposit overall from Wonderland. So that is a huge return for a 2 or 3K deposit. And over the next couple days, even if that APY does decrease, it's still going to be more than enough to compensate for what I put in. And again, you guys have the freedom in this platform and many staking platforms to take it as far or as short as you want. So you can take a couple days worth of profits and then just exit, or you can compound, or you can hold the token. There's a lot of different ways that you can play it. So this is just one of the coins that I wanted to highlight. Check it out for yourself, Wonderland on the AVAX network. There's a ton of others that I'm really looking at, but I didn't want to crunch them all into one video because people get lost when I do that. But they're on my staking page. I talked about Olympus a little bit in this video. Landshare and Strongblock are also some of the ones that I just recently got into. Landshare is pretty cool because it's actually, you're kind of investing in properties with crypto, but I'm going to look into that a little bit more so that I can kind of get some questions that I have answered about Landshare. So that's why I didn't make my video about Landshare today. But even besides that, there's some NFT stuff that people are talking about in my Discord channel. There's some other types of coins like Pinknode that people are talking about in my Discord channel. So stick around there. Again, I don't have as much time to really just keep my eyeballs glued to the screen all the time. So you're going to find some gems in that Discord channel if you guys are really looking to get plugged in. My Patreon page will give you access to that. Just message me on Patreon if you don't get the Discord channel right away. Anyway, that is everything for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff. Again, to sum this up, this is the long game. So even though overall you can see the total profits here, and these numbers are going to be crazy. Don't really worry about the dollar amounts. Honestly, you should really worry about the APR percentage amounts and the tokens earned per day. But these numbers are going to be crazy for the next couple of weeks and couple of months. But honestly, it has paid off significantly in the long run. And that's what I'm really trying to show people about what staking can do in the long run. If we're looking at half a year out or a year or more out, that's when things start to add up in a very, very positive direction. So that is everything for today, guys. I'm going to try and bring to you guys more things like Wonderland. And in fact, there's actually another one on the Binance Smart Chain that somebody was telling me about earlier. Gyro, somebody mentioned that on my Discord channel. So there's a lot going on in there. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.